Hey friends, my name is Sudhir and I run a marketing company and I've been helping lots of companies for the last 5 years by running Facebook ads for them. And as you know, marketers like us face a common problem, which is leads coming outside of the service radius, right? So now in this video, we are going to discuss on how we can get rid of leads outside of service radius so the client does not say, why are you sending leads outside of the service radius? As you know, it's been a common problem who run the Facebook ads. So when we run the Facebook ads, Facebook does not give us an option to select the targeting. I mean, like people living in that location. I mean, Facebook only gives an option to, like it's a default option in targeting. Like it's going to show ad to the people living in that location and also to the people recently been in that location. And that's what creates the problem. Before 2 years ago, there was no problem, but after this targeting update from the Facebook, we are getting a lot of leads outside of service radius. So I'm going to tell you how to fix this, and I'm going to tell you how you can do it so you can save a lot of time. So you don't need to filter the leads manually every time on the CRM. So everything will be done on autopilot. So you're going to save time and have a lot of peace of mind and get rid of all the bad leads that's coming outside of the client service radius. For some kind of people, this video gonna look like a technical side, but don't worry at all. It's a very easy process. If you don't understand, just repeat the video because this video gonna save you a lot of time and you're gonna thank me later. Okay. I think a lot of marketers like me filter the leads in the CRM through the workflow automations. But as you know, that method is not 100% give you the good results. So to get the 100% accurate results, you can start using this website called aimappy. You can also log in through like aimappy.com. So you land onto this page and there will be this saying, stop wasting time on bad leads. So especially this aimappy was designed for the agency owners like us. So once you sign in, at the top you can see location qualifier, lead qualifier, agency tracker. For now, we are discussing about the location qualifier. I just go into the location qualifier and here there will be a lot of clients because I've been working with tons of companies. So I'm going to just blur this. And now I'm going to create a new aimappy to just show you how I do this. First thing, I want you to tell you the basics. Okay, what we are doing here, you need to understand, right? Now, once we get the lead into our CRM, maybe through the Facebook form, maybe through the surveys, maybe through type form, maybe like form. So once you get the lead into the CRM, you need to send the lead to the aimappy through webhook. Okay, and this aimappy acts as a person and give you the accurate data. I mean, what is the distance between the actual client and the customer in miles, and also give you the output status as good or bad. If the lead is within the service radius of the client, it throws, it gives an status of good. If it's outside of the service radius, it gives the status bad. Okay, I'm going to explain you very clearly how we can use this for our advantage. So we're going to send the lead data from our CRM to the aimappy, and now aimappy filters lead and check the lead distance and then give you an update back to your CRM. So I'm going to tell you how we can set up this process. First of all, I'm going to open a new aimappy account. Just go inside aimappy.com and just click on sign in and you can create your own account. I just created a new account. This is the dashboard. You just need to click on here location qualifier at the top. Okay, just click on location qualifier and you're going to land onto this page. Okay, now I'm going to give you an example. Like, let's say if I have a client, okay, who is in New York, okay, and he target 50 miles radius. Now, what I'm going to do to make sure to, the leads out of the service radius are disqualified. Okay, so let's say just click on like add location and give a location name. I give as my client name, gutter XYG. Okay, this is my client name and my client target 50 miles. So I just enter 50 miles and my address of the client would be say New York. Okay, you need to give the full address It's very important to get the accurate data. And here is the state filter. And in the state filter, my client only works with the people living in that state. Okay. So I just include only states and type just New York. Okay. I will type in capital and just click on add location. So what we just created a new location for one of my client who is living in New York and he want to target 50 miles radius. This is what we created in the aimappy, right? Create the location card. Here you can see webhook settings. This is what it's important. So here in the webhook settings, inbound webhook would be provided by the aimappy. So you just need to copy this, okay? And in the outbound webhook, you just need to paste your CRM webhook. I'm gonna tell you step by step. Please don't get confused. It's very easy process. Believe me. Open your CRM. Before you go into the workflow, I want you to create 2 custom fields for the aimappy. Okay. This is very important step. Just go to the custom fields option. In this case, I'm using Go High Level. In your case, you're gonna use your own CRM and just add 2 fields. I will just say just single line. And here just name as aimappy lead status. Okay, save and select an additional and save. Great. And you just need to create another field which says aimappy lead distance. Okay, so these are the 2 major outputs that aimappy give. So we can decide the lead is good or bad. If the lead is good, I mean like within the service radius, it's good. If it's outside of the service radius, it's bad. Okay. And I just click on save. And again, I forgot. Okay, just click on save. Great. The 2 fields have been created successfully. Now go into your automations and I want you to create a workflow. And the workflow is created and I just name this as aimappy workflow, you name it. Okay, aimappy workflow. Great. Or you can say lead filter workflow, anything for you. So now here we need to select contacts created because every contact is getting created when it's gonna come into the CRM, right? So I mean like if it's from Facebook form or if it's from survey, it's from like normal form, anything, just create a contact in our CRM. So the contact created and that's all. This is the trigger. And now once the contact is created in the CRM, we want the contact to send to the aimappy. So as I given you in the board, so I will just take the screen side by side so you can understand what we are doing. Now from the CRM, we need to send lead data to the aimappy. And from the CRM, you can use the tool, I mean like you can use the actions called webhook. You can just simply type and there will be called webhook. Okay, select the webhook and select the post method. Okay, it's by default it's on post. Now it's asking for the URL. Okay, now as you know, aimappy giving an inbound webhook URL to understand the data, to get the data. Just copy this and go inside to this automations and just paste it. Okay, now what we want to do is, this is the most important step. We are sending the lead data, right? I want you to send the lead data name. I select the contact full name and I want you to also select phone as well, just an extra thing. And the major one, which is address. Okay, just go to the address and you can just select full address. I will tell you the reason why I added name, phone instead of just adding address, because we just need a verification of the address. But why I also add name and phone, I will tell you later. Just add these 3 things. Okay, and just click on save action. Okay, now once a contact is created, the contact name, phone, address gonna be sent to the aimappy on whatever we created here. I just name this as send lead data to aimappy. Okay, so it's simple to understand. Just click on save. And now I want you to create a new workflow. Click on create workflow, select from scratch again. The purpose of this new workflow is like getting AI mappy data to CRM. Okay. Now already we sent the data in the last workflow from CRM to aimappy. Now we want to get the data from aimappy to our CRM. Okay. Now to get the data from aimappy, you need to give your CRM webhook. So in that way, the main trigger needs to be webhook. Okay. Inbound webhook. This is the major important thing. And just copy because it's an inbound webhook. It will give you an URL to understand the data. If you don't understand webhook is a basic thing which transfers the data from one website to other website. Simple. Keep it simple. No need to think more on this. Don't overcomplicate. And we can control what type of data we can also send. Simple. Okay. Now this my high level give me a webhook URL. I'm gonna go into the card, and here it seems outbound webhook for the aimappy. We just need to paste our high level inbound webhook URL. Okay, and the process is not done yet. Okay, now once we create the webhook, we need to fetch the sample request. So we need to send the data. So for that, I'm just sending the test data. I can even test here. I can just click on test, and now I want to give a random test. Okay, so let's say the lead ID is let's make a default, and the name is like Sudhir. Okay, just say Sudhir and the source, and for example the email is JSON test custom field phone number. Now here's the address. Okay, now I'm going to give an address. So for example, I'm just taking an example. Okay, I will just mark this as 2. Okay, now I just click on send test. This is just to send the data to our high level. Okay, now the data has been sent. The purpose of this is to just send the data to our high level to just for the mapping reference. Okay, so check for updates and just select the new request that came from the aimappy and just click on save trigger. As you know, now high level wants you to create the contact because it's getting data from other source like aimappy. So high level wants to know what is the contact name, what is the phone, and what is the address, everything, right? So what we're going to do is instead of create, you can just this update contact because we don't want to create a new contact. We just want to update our contact. Just click on, just name it as update contact. And now here you need to add the first field as full name. And very important in the custom values, you need to go inside of the inbound webhook trigger. Okay, because we need the webhook data. Just go inside this and select the name. Okay, and just select the phone as well. Whatever the data we had sent it from CRM to aimappy, just do that. Phone and inbound webhook and phone, and select field and the address, street address, and you can select city, state, or zip code or formatted address for the full address. So in this case, I'm just selecting formatted full address. This is what we sent from CRM to aimappy, and now we just figure out those fields. Now aimappy also send extra fields, and which we already created in our high level custom field section. And the thing is aimappy lead status. Okay, and just select inbound webhook trigger and there will be a status. Just select the status, and another field what we created is aimappy lead distance. We also want to know what is the distance between the client and the lead. Okay, and aimappy also give you the distance between both of them. Just click on save action. Okay, the reason why we give this full name, phone number, to just tell to our CRM this is not a new contact. This is an existing contact. We just want to update this new custom fields what we have. Simple. If you don't give this full name or phone or address, the CRM thinks it's a new contact and it will create a contact again. But we want to tell our CRM this is not a new contact. This contact information is already saved in our CRM. We already have this. So you don't need to create any duplicate contact. Just recognize this contact and update the new custom fields like aimappy lead status and aimappy lead distance. That's it. Keep it simple. Click on save action. Okay, now just publish it. Now just open your workflow that you create for your client to send the lead data. Okay, so here in this case, I'm just opening, let's say I have a gutter client. So I created a form for him to get the leads and send the leads to him. So the action trigger is a form. When the form is submitted, this is the action. I want the text and SMS to the customer for the confirmation. And also I want to send the lead details to my client that I've been working with. And also I want to get the data, what lead came to me as well through SMS. And also I want to email the lead to my client. Okay, this is the typical and default thing what we do every day. Now here is the extra step. What you need to do is select an action and select an action called if, okay, else. And now name it this branch as good. Okay, and now in this, just go into the contact details and use the custom field what we created, because aimappy is updating the contact, right? So now with the aimappy lead status, okay, and the lead status needs to be good. Simple. Save action. So if the lead status is good, then only send the lead to my client or do the confirmation. If the lead status is bad, do nothing. You can even select the action, delete contact, delete workflow, remove from workflow, whatever you like, you can do on your own. I'm just going very simply so everyone can understand. So if the lead is bad, automatically this go to the none branch. So for you, I will just set an example. Okay. So if the lead is bad, I just want to get the notification to me. I don't want to send the lead details to my client. So I will just create an action, bad lead of gutter XYZ. And here I can just tell myself, we got a bad lead or out of service area, and the lead distance, okay? And the lead distance is already figured out by the aimappy. So you can just type aimappy and you will get aimappy lead distance. Okay, so we can also understand and click on save action. Okay, and one more thing, very small step, just click on add action before the if or else condition. Just want to wait for 1 minute, because our CRM is sending to aimappy and aimappy need to send the data to the CRM to update the lead contact like address, status, everything. So it takes like 5 to 10 seconds. So I will just wait for 1 minute for safety, so that the contact address, status, distance is updated by the aimappy itself. So now the automations, everything is successfully set up. You don't need to do anything in the automations now. Now let's go to the fun part, the main action part, which is submitting a lead. Okay, so this is the form which I created. Okay, great. I just filled out a random information. So I just submitted a random client information outside of the service radius, which is out of the state, like Connecticut. Now I click on submit. Okay. So once I click on submit, the contact would be created in the form, because this form is from CRM and the webhook data are going to be sent to the aimappy. I will just go to the aimappy and check the recent validation, which is just now, and the status is bad. And the lead location is 83.6 miles. So you can also Google search this. So the distance between my client location and this lead location is 83.6 miles. So as you know, as per the automations, if the lead is bad, it go to none, and it just email to me, not my client. And I will just open my email. Here you can see clearly we got a bad lead. Lead distance is 83.57 miles and the lead details. In that way, I'm going to decide to send the lead to my client or not. In that way, I don't get any feedback from any of my clients saying the leads are out of the service radius. And now I want to introduce a most important feature called this state filtering. I will just no state filter option. To just tell you the importance of the state filter, I will just remove it and I will submit a form where I'm just filling the information of a New Jersey customer. Okay, so I will just click on submit. And now I will just go to the aimappy so that our CRM gonna send the data of this new contact to the aimappy. And now in the recent validations, it will become, it's came. And now here you can see the status said good. What? We want the leads. My client only serves New York, right? And I submit the details of the New Jersey client. You think it needs to be rejected, right? But here you can see the lead distance is just 34.2 miles only, which means it's it satisfied the condition of my client only need within 50 miles radius. But you didn't say the lead needs to be within the state, even though it's from New Jersey. Okay, even it's from other state. You need to tell that, or else you're gonna get the status as good, and the lead will be sent to your client, and the lead gonna tell why are you sending me other state leads. So now what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna just have the state filter, and I will just include only state and just New York. I just type it and I will just click on save. Now I'm gonna submit the same lead with different details. Okay, I just filled out the information. I just changed it, the full name, email, phone number, so the CRM does not recognize as a new contact, but the address is same. The aimappy said good last time, but now we have the state filter, the same address, which is just 30 miles from our client address. So now I gonna just click on submit, and this lead gonna go into our CRM, and CRM to aimappy, and now aimappy gonna give you the result, and you can see here the address now status is as bad. Okay, even though it's 34 miles. Why? Because we had this state filter. Due to this one, the lead status as marked as bad because it's from other state. I know this video might be confusing for some people, but you're gonna love this because it's gonna save your time, because it's just a one-time setup for each client. Once you set up, you just forgot about the bad leads coming outside of the service radius or out of the state. So you can check out the aimappy.com website and you can test it on your own. So I hope you like this information. If you would like to know more new updates in the marketing, please subscribe to this channel, and I will meet you in the next video. Thanks for watching.